Okay, hi there. Another job we're going to have to do on the Estarlis is I've noticed that on Sally's bike, the pedal, one of the pedals, when you rotate it, it rotates almost in little clicks. It doesn't rotate smoothly. So that tells me that the bearings are going in there. They're not going to be very expensive pedals anyway, and they've undoubtedly got wet and water and dirt has got inside the bearings and the ball bearings have rusted. So because they are cheap, I have bought some replacements off the internet. They work slightly differently. So the old ones work by you just press them in and then bend them. That can be a bit awkward. These ones have got a pull tab, so you pull and then rotate it and pull and rotate back again. The thing to notice is they've got R and L for right and left marked on them. They're actually even colour coded. And the reason for that is that the threads go in a different direction. So this right hand thread, right hand pedal, if I test with my nail, yes, it's going in the normal direction. So like closing a tap, when you tighten it that way, it's screwing in. This one is the opposite. So the thread goes the other way around. The reason for this is so that when you're pedaling, one of them's going forwards, one of them's going backwards, and you don't end up unscrewing the pedal and the pedal coming off when you while you're cycling. So it's a bank holiday weekend, which means it's pouring with rain outside, so unfortunately we'll have to be doing it in the dark of the garage. But there we go, there's the old pedal, there's the new pedal, and we turn it, we can see it's turning in chunks. Okay, so we're going to need a 15mm spanner or wrench, one with an open end to fit onto there. And we also need to remember what we said. So if we start on the right hand side here, we know that this, again I'll confirm with my fingernail, if I tighten it like a normal bolt would be, yeah, that's tightening the way a normal bolt would tighten. So that means it untightens like this. Now this is important because apart from not being able to get it undone, if you rotate this the wrong way, you're going to be putting more and more force on it and just making it tighter. Now I've rotated this round to the bottom here so I can lean on it and then push against the pedal and pull up. There we go. Now hopefully this is the same thread. I didn't check the thread type, but apparently there's two different sizes. But this was only, it was less than £15 on the internet for the replacement. We'll see how long it lasts. But at these sort of prices, the beauty with these bikes is that there's nothing hideously fancy when it comes to the either, the chain or the cassette or the pedals. So it's all cheap stuff to replace, which is good for a commuter bike. Right, that's the new one. Check it's R for right, and I should just be able to, oops, should get, yes, so that is the right thread. Yeah, I'm not going to put a hideous amount of torque on there because I think that's aluminium, so it would be very easy to strip the thread on that aluminium. So there we go, unfolding pedal. So the other one would be the same, but it's going to be the other way round, i.e. it will screw and unscrew the opposite way from what you're used to. Okay, so this now we know is the thread is the opposite way round. We're actually going to have to effectively, well, normally we'd be tightening it actually. So this direction would be to there we go, to tighten rather than unscrew. This one's not as bad, it is still grinding. This one is quite bad. You can really feel it. Okay, new pedal. So naturally you'd want to screw it on this way, but we know now that this one goes the opposite way. It's quite a fine thread, and it doesn't. It takes a few goes before you actually get it in place, or actually tightening in. So I imagine if you were turning it the wrong way, it wouldn't feel much different. It would feel like, you know, oh, it's just struggling to go in, whereas actually you're tightening it the wrong way. That should do. Excellent. Job done.